I had a really strange dream last night, and it was really weird. It had like the world, the entire world was made up of a Unity project. So literally, and I had the files to it. So literally, like if I put like an orange in a hallway that had a light and a camera strapped to it, I could put it into anyone's hotel room, like that type of thing. So like, I think I used it to spy on Will Smith, and it came with a preloaded apology video or some shit. It was really fucking weird. It was like Will Smith and Justin Bieber were in huge drama or some shit. I don't remember. And they had apology videos saved up so people wouldn't spy on their personal lives. But I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about the creepy pasta that my fucking brain made of Halo. Now, here's the thing. It wasn't Halo. It was more Serious Sam than Halo. The only thing that was Halo was like the first level and the fucking main character. And then after that, it gets into fucking Egypt. He gets into like Egypt and shit. That's fucking Serious Sam, not Halo. So I might not mention it that it's just Serious Sam, but it's all pretty much just Serious Sam except for that first fucking level. First level was Halo. So yeah, let's get into my little creepy dream. It took place after I went to some thrift store. I picked up my usual, and when I got home, instead of messing with my usual thing of uploading promotional DVDs and stuff, I went onto the Xbox One store and saw that the Master Chief Collection was on sale. Now, I thought I already owned it, but buying it again, why not? And it said buy to own, so apparently I never bought it. So I bought the Master Chief Collection, and I booted it up. Now, I already saw some differences from the actual Master Chief Collection. The actual one, was like, you could see artwork of the Halo games while you're selecting them in the menu. There was a lot, like, it looked nice, it was pretty, it's an easy selection for the levels, but this weird Master Chief Collection, it was just a white background with a little icon of just a Halo guy, Master Chief. That was it. And selecting it, black text. It's like, which one do you want to play? Halo 1, 2, 3, ODST, 4, Reach. And I select the first one, the first Halo game, and see that it said 15 levels. But they had the prefixes of which game they came from. And the first 3 levels were from Halo 1. The 4th level was from Halo 2, 5th 3, and then it kept going on until it got to the end of Reach. And after Reach, it was really weird because there was a separate page after Reach, which was like 6 levels in, and it had the prefix GBA, the Game Boy Advanced version of Halo, which I thought was really weird. But when you selected it, it didn't even say it was from the Game Boy Advance version. It said it was from the mobile version. So there was already a lot of strange things, and I was getting really confused. So I just selected the first level of Halo 1. And it was the first level of Halo 1. So I played through it, died a bunch because I suck at Halo 1. And when I got to the very end, there was a note on the ground before the actual end of the first level. There was a note on the ground that said, "Turn back now. You don't need to play this. Just go watch a movie or something." Or at least something on those lines. So I just ignored the note because there wasn't any notes in Halo 1, and I already knew that it was kind of weird, so I just ignored it. Then we got on to the second level, and it was completely barren. There wasn't a single enemy. There wasn't even an ambient track. It was just lone walking in the desert of what looked more to be like Serious Sam, the first encounter, the first level of that one. So I just walked through it and beat it. There was no enemies, there was no nothing. And then we get onto the third level, where, you know, still no enemies, but we start in a house, and there, and on a coffee table was a little note that said, do you regret making decisions? And I don't think anything of it, but being in this house, it just makes me feel off. All the windows are all the blinds on the windows are closed. All the doors are locked. And I just have a weird feeling attached to me that I feel like I'm being watched, even though this is a single player game of Halo. Of the first Halo game. I look around, there's nothing. You can't go up the stairs for some reason. There's a wall blocking off the top of the stairs. Not invisible, just a straight up wall. And I go into the kitchen area where I can open up the back door. I open it up and I look around the backyard and there's still nothing. There's a doghouse that I can enter by crouching, but that's about it. And going through that, I get teleported to some random part of a Halo level that I don't even think is from the first game. And I get introduced to a new mechanic, which, from what I know, isn't in any of the Halo games, and that's a swinging mechanic. So I use the swing mechanic to swing over a giant pit that is currently in front of me and I can't jump over. So I do that, and then I get near the end of the level, and now, instead of the notes being random pieces of paper on the ground or tables, now they started to take the subtitles and told me that, hey, stop while you're ahead. It only gets worse from here. And again, ignoring it, I beat the level. And then we move on to Halo 2, which is the first level of Serious Sam, the second encounter. In playing through this one, there was enemies, finally. But the enemies were reskinned Gunars, which are the little short guys with the one eye in Serious Sam. They were reskins of those to look like, you know, your average everyday human. And they also weren't hostile either, they were friendly. But, you know, hey, an enemy's an enemy, so I just started killing them. And when I did it, and when I did that, a secret unlocked, where I could finally upgrade a weapon from the base assault rifle that Halo gives you to a regular shotgun. So I pick up that shotgun and, you know, get through the Halo level. The Halo level, or Serious Sam level, whatever you want to call it. And my character starts slowing down a lot until it's almost a crawl, and then a flashback happens to a dark, mysterious, level that's covered in fog, and I can walk around it a little bit before I snap back into my original character, and he gets back up and just continues to level like nothing happened. So I thought that was really strange, and all the enemies, there was only 3, were dead, and I still felt like I was missing one. I still felt like there was an enemy that I forgot to kill. So I just carry on with this weird feeling, you know, coming across me. Something was missing. I'm missing an enemy or something. Why do I feel like something's watching me? So then I get into Halo 3, which was definitely Halo, but it had a lot of platforming for some reason. A lot of platforming on small, like, blocks. Like a shitty platform course someone would make in the editor, I forgot what it's called. And and trying to do this platforming, I struggled until I finally saw another player. And it was almost like we were local co-op, because anything I said, he would react to it. Even though I didn't have a microphone, and there was no player list since I was still technically in single player. And this guy, you know, he was really nice, and he beat the level before me, so clearly it was some type of little competition. So after getting through the awful platforming, I beat the level and never saw the guy again. I don't know if it was a scripted sequence or what, but it's just, something wasn't right. Like, why was there this almost realistic, like, human AI for this one random platforming level? Maybe he was there to cheer me on, but I don't know. And then we get into Halo, I think 3 ODST, and getting through it again, it was completely empty, and I had a weird feeling attached to me, like I was being watched, especially since I had, you know, interactions with another player of some kind. And the subtitles were still warning me, stop continuing, stop going. But I said no, I want to beat this for achievements, like I usually say. Even though I'm pretty sure the game didn't have any, despite it being on an Xbox, and it not being the regular version of Master Chief Collection. But I was just getting through this for the achievements, apparently. So, I pushed on through the first level of ODST, which I could just walk through a door and beat. And then we skip Halo 4 and Reach and go on to Halo for Game Boy Advanced. And this one was really weird because I watched a video essay about it, and it said that the remake of it sucked. And the original was all bright, and it was pretty much all yellow, because it was based around the Serious Sam GBA remake. But when I played the level, it was dark. A dark foresty area that was almost completely covered in fog, with more of the reskinned Gunars that were humans, that were reskinned to look like humans. In killing them, I go through this small, short little path, and then I get another flashback sequence, which just seemed to be the end of that specific level, despite there being 2 more levels. So the level that I was in was the flashback that I had in Halo 3. So I said, fuck it, I'm here to finish this shit. So I get through the level, slowly crawling my way through several forests, because my character, for the life of him, would not stand up and walk normally. And then I woke up. I don't know how it ended. Which is a real big shame. But yeah, that was my little creepypasta dream of the Halo Chief Master Collection. I was pretty much just Serious Sam. Hope you enjoyed it. I know this shit was awful, but, you know, it was kind of interesting. Now, go watch a different video while I catch more sleep from when I'm recording this.